Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your double upload, this is your second video of the day. If you did not catch video number one with all the club football latest and everything that transpired earlier on, you can go and check it out right here. But we have for today saved the best till last. And this is the last video that I'm going to be doing before the game tomorrow. So this is going down as, and I feel it, I'm excited beyond belief. This is one of the biggest match previews that I think I'll ever do on this channel. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I am absolutely buzzing for tomorrow. I've missed this feeling. I really do. You know, and a lot of the Chelsea lot here can relate, right? Because obviously I do a lot of Chelsea content. So if you're Chelsea, then you know. But when it's that time and you're walking into a final and it's, you know, a big final, you know, a substantial final. We're not talking like Carabao Cup. We're talking Champions League final. You know, you're up there trying to win the title. You're that sort of thing. And now this is the nation. And this is England. And this is something that I have to be honest with you guys. It's the last thing that I am waiting to tick off on my personal list. Right? I'm not going to go through it all. I will save that for tomorrow if we get the job done, because all the emotion will come out and I will clarify everything. So it depends on whether we get the job done tomorrow. But what I will say, this game is huge. England have never been to a final outside of the country. We got to the final in 1966, the World Cup. And that took place in England. That final was at Wembley. And we won it. Obviously, a goal that wasn't a goal, but you get the gist. It is what it is. And then 2021, the Euros, the last Euros, we got to the final. But again, it was at home. It was at Wembley. And then we lost to Italy because we bottled it in the way that we did. We've never gotten to a final outside of the country until now. It's the first time. And this is where I have to... Normally I go into a final or I go into this sort of occasion with England and I'm just like, I don't feel good. Like, I'm buzzing, I'm excited, but I have to be honest, this is the first time where I'm feeling good. And why? And what? I'll explain. History can repeat itself, but it's never a guarantee. That's a very, very important thing that we have to clarify here. But the way that things have transpired this tournament is identical to the way that it's transpired before for teams that I've wanted to win, and it's happened. I've seen this script with Chelsea multiple times. I've even seen the script with Algeria. I'm seeing it with England again. What is that script? Is where you start a tournament and you don't start well. You just don't start well. It's terrible. It just does. You just wouldn't guess that you're going to get to the final. There's no chance. And then it happens. When that thing happens, more times than not, it means it's written. Chelsea in 2012, we had no business going to the final that year. We had no business, but it was meant to be. The way that we started under AVB, and then we sacked AVB, and then we started the comeback after comeback after comeback against Napoli, comeback against Benfica, we knocked out in the last minute, Real Morelos, comeback against Barcelona with 10 men at the Nou Camp, comeback in the final against Bayern Munich in their backyard. It's meant to be. It's meant to be, right? We done it again in 2021 under Thomas Tuchel. We started that Champions League with Frank Lampard. Things started looking left, right? Tuchel came in and everything just changed, right? We had no business getting to that final either, and we did, and we won it. And look at the teams. We knocked out in that when no one. Everyone's like, Chelsea getting knocked out. Knocked out Real Madrid. Beat Man City in the final. It was against all odds. I've seen this script with Algeria as well. I've seen it twice. Qualifying for the World Cup for the first time in my life. Not the first time, third time in our history, but first time in my life. I didn't think I'd see the day. With events and things that transpired in that time, that was chaos. It was chaos. Players getting attacked and all sorts, buses getting hit. It was chaos, right? It's bloodshed. They got through against all odds, beating Egypt. I saw it when we won the African Cup of Nations. No one expected that. I didn't expect it. Knocking Ivory Coast out on a penalty shootout, and you're thinking, nah, we're just not going to get to the final, no way. And then all of a sudden, last minute goal against Nigeria in the semi-final. Shout out my Nigerians. Get into the final and beating Senegal in the way that it's meant to be. This England with this Euro tournament has started terribly. We were all there. And the press, everyone, me myself included, everyone was like, we are bloody rubbish. This is poor. All of the scrutiny, all of the criticism, all of the pressure, everything that just flooded the England team, they got through it. They actually got through it. Normally what happens is we bottle it. That pressure comes, that criticism comes, players fold, manager folds, and there were signs starting to show that was happening. You remember, players were talking about how you can't be criticising in that way. What's being said shouldn't be said. Well, Southgate saying things like you wouldn't have bet anything that England would get through that and get to a final. It just wouldn't happen. But we got it. We've done it. We've actually done it. And look at how we did it. Penalty shootout. Trent scoring that last minute penalty. Right? That last penalty in the shootout. Getting through. It's Netherlands. 90th minute winner. Getting through. Is it written? That's why I am looking at tomorrow and I'm thinking, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I will be crushed. I will be heartbroken. Because when you're the favourite and you're expected to do it and you don't do it, it's just like, what? That's what happened in 2021. We were the favourites. Everyone was like, yeah, England are at home. Even if it's Italy, England are winning this. Surely. Threw it away. And that tournament went well up until the end. This one has been the complete opposite. And now we've got to play Spain. Spain have been the best team of this tournament from day one. People, correctly, are saying it would be an injustice to football if Spain don't win this tournament. Yeah, but like I've brought up before with the examples that I mentioned, we've seen this before. Where the team that deserves to win it doesn't win it. Well, the team that deserves to win it based on how they played the entire tournament doesn't win it. But the team that does persevere no matter what, even if they don't look like winning it, do win it, that's what happens. Could it be tomorrow again? I hope. Now, Spain are no pushovers. And it's going to be a very interesting dynamic because Spain have, like I've said, have been the best team at the tournament, even in the way that they play. They're killing teams off like it's nothing for fun. Some of their players are playing absolutely exquisite. Lamine Yamal is scoring bangers for fun. Spain knocked out France like it was nothing. The way that they came back from 1-0 down and just put them to the curb, easy. Spain are serious. But this is where I look at that England team. And I go, I know for a fact everyone's expecting Spain to win this final tomorrow. And that's where I think we're at our strongest. So, I haven't got much else to say. I really don't. Tomorrow, for the country, means everything. Everything. And what was a telltale sign that this mentality has now really got itself deep into the England squad, everybody's on it, even Gareth Southgate, everyone, is when you could just see after that game against the Netherlands, they were already focusing on the final. Southgate, and I've criticised him beyond belief, right? I'll give him his due for the one thing that he decided to do straight after that game when he just started jumping up and down and celebrating. But the first thing he said to the fans was, one more. And he's absolutely right. The players were doing the same thing. Harry Kane mentioned it too, immediately off the bat, post-match interview. We still got a job to do. It's not finished. We got one more to go. Everyone is glued in. And that's not how it normally goes down with this England team. It just isn't. We just take it game by game, and then when we're there, we just see what happens, and it's kind of and then we bottle. We bottle it. For once, it doesn't seem like we are going into games bottling. It looks like we are resilient, like we've never been resilient before. And that's what's getting me excited deep in. That's what's making me think it could be it. This could be it. This could be the day. I hope. Now, how do we get the job done against Spain? I'm going to keep this very simple because, like I've said, we've seen this script before. So let's get into the starting 11. What I would do, right? I've got a little surprise for you. Like I've said, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, very easy to understand. Let's get into it. Here it is. So, I'm not going to give you a starting 11. There's no point. There's no point. What I am going to do is, it's all about this guy. Simple as that. I wouldn't say the first time, I've done this before, but this is a final. And every time it's a serious final, I always get the same quote that comes through my head. Every single time, right? By Jose Mourinho. Finals are not meant to be played. Finals are meant to be won. Simple as that. Gareth, just get the result tomorrow. I don't care. In the lead up to this, the expectation was that we wouldn't get to the final. It seemed like everything England was doing, everything Southgate was doing, was just holding us back. Hence, the fact that we're even in this final, it bewilders me and everyone, right? How the flipping hell have we done it? I don't know. But tomorrow isn't about who's starting, who's coming on. Tomorrow isn't about that. Get the job done in those 90 minutes. End of story. I don't care how you do it. I don't care who does it. Finals are not meant to be played. Finals are meant to be won. So Gareth, over to you. What I am going to say on Gareth Southgate is, I think it's only fair, no matter what happens, that we do say thanks. We do say, despite him winding me up beyond belief, and I still think it's right that he leaves after this tournament. But the fact that he has just given us 1 World Cup semi-finals and 2 Euro finals, again, we wouldn't have dreamed of it. So for that, thank you very much, right? Go and get the job done. Just go and get it done. And if it does happen, I will be the first to say Gareth Southgate must be knighted. He must be called Sir. Change Southgate Station to Gareth Southgate Station. We can do all that. If England get it done tomorrow. We have to get it done tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We must. We absolutely flipping must. Any costs, any means necessary. Go and get the job done. I don't care how. Do it. Just do it. We are so close. Do not bottle this one. Do not let it go. Go and get it because we are capable of getting it. We can get it, so go and get it. Come on! Come on, England, man! Come on! Flip it! I want to play! Gareth, pick me, I'll play. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. Just like I've mentioned, I do think after this, it's still wise that he leaves. I do think that there needs to be someone that comes in that takes the team to the next level, to the point where hopefully England can be the team where everyone looks and goes, oh my God, they're too hard to beat. Very much in the same sort of way France were looked at for a long time. That needs to be England. And I think it has to be a new manager that elevates us to that level. But for now, Gareth Southgate has the chance to finish on the ultimate high. Go and win the Euros. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my starting 11. So there we are. As I tell you guys to hit the subscribe button. This is one of the hardest predictions I'll ever do in my life. It actually is. I'm going to say... I don't like to lie to you guys. I don't want to say, I'm like England are going to win. We're going to 3-0. That's not me. That's not me. I don't want to give you fake predictions just because I want England to win. Now, I want to be real. That's why I'm nervous, because it's Spain. So, I'm going to say... Bloody hell. I don't want extra time. I don't want penalties. Oh my God. If we get penalties, I might not make it. I might not make it. Don't. That's one thing to Gareth and England. Please don't take this to pens. Please don't. I don't. No. I love penalty shootouts, except when it's my team or my country. No, can't do it. Can't do it. It's just too heartbreaking if it doesn't work. No. But it's the best feeling if you win. But no. We can sort it in 90. Let's sort it at 90, please, right? I don't want the game going on for longer than it should. So I will say Spain 0, England 1. I'll leave it at that. Next time I'm going to see you is after it's done. I might, depending on how that result ends. If it's a Spain win, you'll get me here doing my review. If it's an England win, you're going to get me doing a review from wherever I am. Right, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled, subscribe to the channel, because I am going to be out. And everything will be vlogged. It will be on the second channel. That will be released as soon as, obviously, probably Monday. But make sure you're there for that. Link in the description. I'll see you after it's all said and done. Good luck to England. And let's finally do it. Let's finally bring 58 years of waiting to an end. Finally, please. Come on. Let's go and do it. Come on, England. I'll see you guys tomorrow. In a bit, people. Take care and peace.